hell, this water we've been in so far. That was a good one. Oh, cute! I love it.
After exploring the Fiordlands and hitting our furthest point south, we're on our way back up the South Island, and we've just passed through Wanaka and through our favourite road so far, which is that road that snakes between Lake Wanaka and
it's Lake Hawea.
Hawea.
Yeah.
And we're on a waterfall track.
We are basically going up the Haast Pass road towards Haast Pass, and wow, we are so excited for this because there's a bunch of amazing waterfalls and viewpoints that we can see. So today we're going to take you with us and we're going to go exploring.
First off, it's Blue Pools.
Blue Pools. The track is actually closed because, well, the track's not closed, the bridges are closed. So we're going to see how far we can get.
Let's see if we can get there. It's not our usual hiking attire.
It's not.
But that's because we might need to cross some, well, we do, if we want to get there, have to cross some rivers with the bridges being down.
We seem very underdressed compared to everyone else who's in like hiking boots. So I hope we're not actually underestimating this.
I literally look, I've got a jumper on, don't get me wrong, but I literally look like I'm going swimming.
You are.
So I'm off to the local pool.
Literally.
So yeah, let's see. We've got a backpack. We opted for the backpack instead of a dry bag, because it's towards the end of summer. We had a bit of rain recently, but there hasn't been a lot of rain, so we don't think the river's going to be too high, too strong.
No.
It's about 30 minutes to get there, so if we do need to come back, it's not crazy far. We've taken a bit of a risk here.
We're doing this based on a lot of assumptions, bear in mind, so don't take our advice.
Not yet anyway, not until we've done it.
We're walking through this really beautiful forest, and you can just hear the rushing water beside us. Still on the way to Blue Pools. It says 30 minutes, so hopefully it's not too much further. But what a beautiful scenic walk on the way. We've walked about 20 minutes and we've got to where the bridge is that's closed, and they're actually constructing it right now. So maybe by the time you watch this, in a few months' time, it'll actually be done.
Could be ready, but for now, we got to cross. I think we're going to go this way.
Okay.
Because that way looks a little bit more streamy and I can't quite see the route through. So we're going to try this and let's see how we get on. It doesn't look too bad. Would you like me to lead the way?
Yeah. Come on.
Bare feet set.
Can I put my phone in your bag?
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Maybe a good idea first.
Okay.
Okay. You sure you're okay?
We're gonna.
Cold.
It's a little bit deeper this way.
Which way do you want to go?
I'm gonna go pretty deep.
Oh, be careful.
Yeah, let me. It seems a bit less deep here. It seems less deep here. Nope. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty cold. Yeah, I think it's better this way.
Okay.
That way.
Oh my goodness, so cold. The construction worker was like, it's more shallow that way, and I was like, but I'm already in the deep, so I might as well just keep going. Oh, that is cold.
That is brisk on the old feet.
But the water is so beautiful.
I mean, it's so clear. I can't even feel my toes. We made it across. Got a little bit streamy and powerful towards the end.
Yeah.
Had to hold on to me a little, didn't you?
I did.
And I've not put on my flops yet because the rocks are pretty smooth and they've just absorbed this sunshine. So it's really nice and warm on my feet. I can start to feel them again. Oh, okay. So now
we're at the second bridge.
We're at the second bridge, and I don't know where that.
It's also closed, but I think now is the opportunity to go for a swim, you know.
Let's see.
Are you ready for that?
No.
That is the coldest water I think I've ever been in, ever. I don't know if you can see, I have goosebumps all over my body. I'm surprised I'm still here, honestly. That was so cold. But how can you not? You're here once, it's New Zealand, the lakes are cold, but wow, this is so beautiful here. I love it, despite the cold.
I think I could not.
I think, guys, if you've been watching our New Zealand vlogs already, I think it's Matt's turn.
Feel cold.
I think it's Matt's turn to take it to the next level with the cold water.
Next level.
I think
Is everything else going to be warm after this?
everything else is going to be hot springs after this.
My feet actually went numb just being stood in it over there.
My whole body is numb, just so you know. So good luck with that.
Awesome.
Woo! At least you didn't scream like I did.
I can't scream. Oh my god. It just feels like I dived into ice. Oh, like everything burns. Oh, that is so cold. Okay, I did it though.
You did it, I'm so proud of you.
Even if only for a minute.
That was really good. Look at us. A couple of Wim Hof water, cold ice bath water people.
I don't think that's going to catch on.
No? Well, maybe it will, you never know.
Growth though, I did it.
Growth. I'm really proud of you, that's so good. You smashed it. So good. Okay, time to warm up now, I think. How are you doing? Even going back across is painful.
It's nice just sitting on the hot rocks.
Is it?
When there's no wind. That's the best bit.
No wind, hot rocks. That's our hot tip of the day.
Just for a bit of insight into how cold that is, I went back in, believe it or not, promise, and I held my breath underwater for about 10 seconds. And when I came up, I legitimately had brain freeze.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I need my feet to be in the sun, otherwise I'm going to lose some toes.
On to the next one?
On to the next one.
Our next stop is Wilson's Creek Chasm, and we just parked in this tiny little dirt patch. It's just before you get to the Wilson's Creek Bridge, and now we're walking on the left hand side of the bridge, having come from Wanaka. Sorry, that's banana in my hand. And we're going to try and figure this out because it's not super well known. There's a really beautiful spot there specifically, and we're going to just see if we can get there. A little bit of a cave exploring here, and all the water is in the shade, so I think it's going to be even colder than Blue Pools.
How is it going to be even colder? We're literally still trying to warm up now, but it's worth it, I think. It looks really cool.
I'm definitely not swimming in this one. Okay, we'll walk here where it's shallow and then up that way.
Yeah, you've really got to figure out your route on this one, because this one bit is so deep and the next bit doesn't look too bad.
So we're gonna go across here because I don't want to try go across there. Oh. That is fresh on the feet. Okay, this time we're doing it in our sea shoes, because my feet are a bit red raw from trying to go barefoot across those rivers.
I think my toes just recovered from Blue Pools, and now they're like, why are you doing this to me again? But wow, we're like, this is amazing. We're like inside the cave.
Let's do a little, if it works. I mean, yeah, this place is pretty cool.
So beautiful.
Cool in both senses of the word. It's really awesome and it's absolutely freezing.
I don't feel like this place is as well known as other places like Blue Pools. There's no real signs for it or like any indication as to what is here. I actually found this on the Roadie app that I downloaded, and I got it from the App Store for our New Zealand adventures because it has a bunch of recommendations and a bunch of places that are really amazing to explore around here, and sometimes you might not find them on Google Maps, so that's been really useful in some of our adventures. We're gonna head now more into the cave. We made it to the top. This is so incredible.
It's really awesome here. The way that the light comes through the top of the cave, the kind of twists and turns of the rock.
It is amazing here, wow.
You got the waterfall and the river, everything about it is really cool. It's cold, it's not the easiest to get to, but it only takes like 5 minutes, if that.
Wow.
Definitely worth a quick stop off, but now we've got to go warm up.
You need to go warm up again.
Okay, this seems to be the most popular spot so far, at least. We tried to get into this car park here. I don't know if you can see the cars just through the trees. And everyone has parked, really like crammed themselves in.
Literally.
So much so that I couldn't even turn the van around. And I had to reverse all the way back out round this little bend.
It was crazy. This is the busiest place I think we've been to in New Zealand so far.
Yeah. So maybe you already know where we are. Maybe it's just like the most, you know, popular place in New Zealand. But we're at Fantail Falls. Yeah. Literally 2-minute drive from the
Wilson's Creek.
Wilson Creek. I think it's Chasm. I would say Chasm. She says Chasm. Let us know.
Let us know what's right.
You think is correct. I mean, look at this car park right now.
It's crazy. I feel like this waterfall better be worth it. You know?
It's supposed to be quite easy to get to. You can do a bit more cold water wading to get close to the waterfall, potentially get in.
Ooh, we're quite waded out, I think.
I think I'm all cold watered out, at least for now. Yeah. It's pretty easy to get to though, so maybe that's why it's one of the more popular spots.
Another amazing thing you can do here is the Fantail Falls is literally a 2-minute walk, and you can also go to Brewster Hut, which is a 3-hour hike. That also looks really beautiful, but today we're on a trek on the way up to the west coast, so Fantail Falls for us. Yeah, we got lots of places where we're ticking them off today. Yes. It's a beautiful track though. It's really like an amazing way to stop off a bunch of places on a road trip. Even though it's not a long road trip, it's a very worthwhile one. I read that everyone makes little rock, what are they called? Towers? Like, yeah, where you balance them. Yeah, like balancing rock towers on here, just to like commemorate being here, because there's so many flat rocks on the, I guess, rock area. It's not, I was going to call it a beach, but it's not. But how cute is this? Maybe we should do that as well. Yeah, we can leave ours. It's cute. Okay, and I'm wading across. It's pretty shallow, and there's like a little rocky, rubbly pile at the base of what looks like a swimming spot. I'm not going in the swimming spot, but I'll wade across and get a little bit close to the waterfall. She's trying to join me. Are you okay? I did it. But compared to the chasm, that's no longer cold. That's pretty chill actually. How are you doing on those rocks? It's actually not that bad. They're soft. Yeah, they're all pretty flat. Be a good place for skimming, but the river's not going to be good for it. You love a skim, don't you? I do. Okay, let's get across and let's build ourselves a little rock tower. Okay, oh yeah.
I think this little spot looks quite good. Let's go for that.
Is that the one we started with?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We decided to get rocks for everyone in our family, so I've got my dad, my mum and me.
Okay.
So I've got the first 3.
You might want some bigger ones to stack on first, so then we can get smaller. Okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe you put bigger ones on first.
There's quite a lot of us, so I'm going to need to do at least 7. So yeah, I think we need to start relatively big. That's
okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay, and then we go on there for me, mum and dad. Oh, that's perfect.
Tell you what, let me just see if I can add one in, because can't have Odin and Axel, my
very true.
little nephews, thinking they're being left out. So
okay, shall I find some cute little ones?
yeah, if we can find 3 more, we'll do Jess, Odin and Axel. So there's 1.
Jess, Odin, oh, baby Axel. Oh, cute. I love it. Successful mission of building our own little rock tower.
Yeah, there we go.
I love it. I realised that once we got to Fantail Falls that actually there's not really anyone or that many people there, and the reason why the car park is so chock-a-block full is because everyone's done the 3-hour hike to Brewster Hut. So it looks like a really worthwhile hike. We're still pretty hiked out from Roy's Peak, I'm not gonna lie. If you haven't seen that, you can check it out up here. But now we're gonna head on to our next waterfall and continue on Haast Pass.
Thunder Creek Falls looks way more impressive.
Huge. It is like all the way at the top of the mountain it basically starts.
You can't miss it. We was coming in, you could see it from so far away. It looks really impressive, and another very easy little stroll to get to it.
Yeah, about 2 minutes.
Yeah, only a couple of minutes. Can already see it coming through the trees now. Wow. But don't worry, we'll give you a better view. Are you done wading across for the day, or do you want to do a little more?
I feel like I could do a small wade. I think we could do a small wade across because this is so beautiful.
It's really impressive. So wow. I think you can get to this little section just across the water.
Over here?
Yeah, a really nice view of that waterfall.
Stop capturing me at my worst. This looks deeper. I love that you're filming and not helping.
Come on.
Oh.
That's
Wow.
not so bad, is it?
It's not so bad.
Okay. No one else seems to have come across to this little island, so we've got it to ourselves. But the views are so good.
Incredible.
Just as we're leaving Thunder Creek Falls and we're kind of finishing up our stops now along this route, this being the west coast, just like another incredibly beautiful, popular part of New Zealand, the Fiordland National Park, very similar to that, sandflies everywhere. Just here we've been bit more times than we have everywhere else, but you know, anytime we've opened up the van, swarms have gone inside. There's a lot that are here. And less than 10 minutes away, there's Haast River viewpoint.
Well, it is super quiet and tranquil around here. And it's just like, it's really beautiful. You got all the mountains around you, the river passageway coming through. There's like not loads of water, but it's just really, really peaceful and beautiful.
It makes me wonder how big this river gets, because what we're standing on, it looks like that will or has been in water. So I wonder if you know, like start of summer when the real snowy mountains all start melting, whether this gets like really flooded.
Very true.
But the views are really nice. I think I just gave you a little spin then. I'll give you another one. And it's just like a big open space, really nice. Like Danielle said, you got all the mountains and everything. There's no one else here. It is literally just a small little stop off along a truly breathtaking road that you can drive around here. It's definitely need to include this in your New Zealand trip.
On to the last stop.
What's this one?
This is Roaring Billy Falls. I can't remember if it's Billy Roaring Falls. Yeah,
No,
but
yeah,
Roaring Billy Falls.
It's a little bit of a longer walk than the other sort of like really like 2-minute ones. It's a kilometre. It says 20 or so, like 25 minutes return, which I don't know, that doesn't feel like a kilometre to me, but we'll see how we get on.
Longer or shorter?
I think it'll be shorter.
Okay,
But let's see how we get on. Already we've got this super beautiful little
It's so nice.
scenic nature walk. I can hear him roaring already.
We made it. Whew.
I think it was less than 10 minutes to get here.
Yeah.
But he definitely does have some roar on him, I'll tell you that. Hoping we can get a couple of good skims on this. Still got another couple of chances. It's pretty nice here, isn't it?
It is really beautiful. The water is so blue. And what's his name?
Roaring Billy.
Roaring Billy. He's just behind us.
A bit too deep to wade through this time.
Yeah, we can't wade through this one because, yeah.
If it was our first stop of the day, we might have swam across.
Maybe, but it does look like there's a small current along with the river, so maybe not to swim this one, but such a beautiful last stop. That was a good one.
That was at least 10 or 11.
I mean, I feel like that's exaggerating a little.
That was at least 36. I counted every one. Nailed it. We was gonna end this vlog at the nearest free camp, which is about a 1-hour drive, but our plans have just changed because we're about to do something incredibly exciting. Maybe you've got an inkling as to what it is. We're in New Zealand. It's a bit of a adventurer's playground and sort of place you can do some crazy stuff. So we're going to keep on driving a little bit further. We'll see you next week. You're not going to want to miss this. It's 10 AM, we've already jumped out of a plane this morning and now we're just expected to get on with our day.
How do you even do that?